Hey, how's it going on? Mike the Caveman here again, Paleo Palm Long Island, MikeTheCaveman.com. Today's question is, should we be supplementing with colostrum? I'm the caveman. And the answer is, yeah, possibly. Now, let's be very clear. I'm not suggesting that you start drinking your wife, girlfriend, baby mama's colostrum. Although, if you're into that, you do you, boo-boo. However, that's exactly what it is. Towards the end of pregnancy, female mammals produce colostrum prior to breast milk, which is why it's sometimes known as first milk. That being said, we are talking today about bovine colostrum. You know, from cows. A major purpose of it is to help the infants developing digestive and immune systems. This in turn has led to the thoughts behind its supplementation. It has a much higher ratio of proteins than regular milk, particularly immunoglobulins, which have a ratio of about 70 to 80% versus the 1 to 2% you'd find in regular milk. Of the traditional dietary proteins, whey is the predominant type with a 3-to-1 ratio of whey to casein. From there though, there are also bioactive peptides and growth factors, amongst other things. A major problem we run into though is that while the gastrointestinal tract of infants is still undeveloped, allowing immunoglobulins to pass right through, in adults, a lot of times they get broken down through digestion. That being said, some research has indicated that some of those immunoglobulins can get through and activate passive immunity. In terms of benefits, we're looking potentially at digestive, immune, anti-inflammatory, and weight regulation benefits due to it being a source of dietary protein. Although to be clear, the research to date hasn't shown it to be more effective than any other dietary protein, meaning that while it may be beneficial in maintaining lean body mass and reducing body fat, it's going to be as beneficial as a whey protein, let's say. Regarding the immune system, it may increase the production of specific antibodies versus antigens, and it may actually be beneficial in reducing diarrhea, particularly that induced by E. coli. However, all that being said, where it really gets interesting is a specific peptide known as lactoferrin, which is present at roughly a rate of 6 grams per liter of colostrum. That lactoferrin is best known for its ability to sequester or take up iron from the blood. And that ability in turn has led to potential benefits and antimicrobial activity, in so much as various microbes and viruses use iron in order to support life. And in removing that from them, it actually can help to fight those infections. Moreover, its ability to take up that iron allows it to act as an antioxidant, in so much as iron often gets oxidized in the blood, think like rust, and in the process can cause damage. So by taking it out of the system, it can actually help to reduce the oxidative stress. Interestingly though, while that property makes it seem like it could lead to iron deficiency and subsequent anemia, what we actually see is that it doesn't just take it up arbitrarily. It actually helps to modulate or regulate iron homeostasis in terms of the amount of iron you have flowing through the blood. So if you are inflamed and dealing with an infection, it will help take away some of the iron. Yet if you are iron deficient, it will leave it alone. In fact, there's actually a lot of research going on about its use for iron supplementation in developing nations. The problem there is that there are often a lot of infections going on, but pregnant mothers also still need their iron. And oral iron of the traditional type has actually led to increases in those infections. Conversely, the lactoferrin is actually able to combat iron deficiency anemia, leading to better outcomes of pregnancy, while still reducing the rates of infection. Crazy, right? Now, this question came about originally in relation to whether you should be supplementing explicitly with colostrum or with lactoferrin. And it really depends on what your end game goal is. If you're trying to fight some serious, gnarly infections, you may want to go all the way to lactoferrin. Conversely, if you're just looking for some general immune boosting properties or some digestive support, then you may just want to go with colostrum. Either way, both are likely to be beneficial and worth looking into. So your biggest takeaways are that, yeah, you may want to look into colostrum. It could potentially help to boost your immune system. It could be potentially beneficial in weight management, although again, it won't necessarily be better than whey protein, but it's still an option. And it could potentially help to combat against the symptoms of microbial infections. But that being said, I'll put links to some of the literature down in the description. Either way, guys, hopefully it helped you out. You know what to do. Like and subscribe down below. Share it with your friends. Head over to Instagram and Twitter and follow me at Mike the Caveman, over on Facebook at Paleo Palm Long Island, and of course on MikeTheCaveman.com. That being said, have a wonderful rest of your day. Maybe go have some colostrum, bovine, or otherwise, I guess. And I'll see you tomorrow. It's not the cholesterol is there, it's that there's too much. What happens is,